Alright, are you all ready for another exciting adventure? I hope so. This one is going to take us on an exploration of a castle that has withstood countless invasions, occupations, and all kinds of historic events over the course of its complicated history. After getting my ticket and proceeding through the turnstile, we will now take a walk back in time to see just how complicated that history actually is. But you know what? The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a walk over here and look at the surroundings from above. There it is, the city of Lisbon in all of its current grandeur. Now, onward to the history. Fortifications on this hilltop began sometime around the 2nd century BC, but archaeological evidence shows that people had actually inhabited this plot of land dating back a few hundred years prior. In fact, this area was once ruled by everyone from Celtic tribes to the Phoenicians. Later on, the forces of Greece and Carthage would arrive on the scene to also use this as a strategic outpost. That is, until the Romans would add this settlement to their empire. Their ultimate collapse then allowed for the Visigoths to make their move. But it wasn't long before the Moors would then take control of the area. Eventually, they too would be defeated during a round of the Crusades known as the Reconquista. This was the beginning of the Portuguese Renaissance. So as you can see, this place has really changed hands quite a bit over the years. But it was during this new golden age that Lisbon became the capital city of the Kingdom of Portugal. Throughout this time, the stronghold served as a residence for the governor, and after many updates and additions, it eventually became known as the Royal Palace. It was then during the late 14th century that King John I ordered this castle dedicated to St. George. Unfortunately, the Kingdom of Portugal eventually saw a brief lapse of power, as Spain would claim rule over this land during a time of turmoil. The Portuguese apparently weren't too happy with this. They then retook what was theirs by revolution in the form of the Portuguese Restoration War. While everything would then seem okay for a little while, it wasn't long before a series of earthquakes would devastate the city and this mighty fortification. What you see now is the product of the extensive reconstruction effort that soon followed. So why would everyone be so inclined to have this hilltop as their own anyway? Well, just check out the views from up here. You can easily see the enemy approaching from miles around. And this would give you a good opportunity to monitor and defend that amazing waterfront. Yes, that's right, from up here, it is the perfect place to stake your claim and to project your power for as far as the eye can see. After enjoying a thrilling educational exploration of the castle's perimeter, we are now going to proceed on over to the next section that showcases the interesting archaeological history of this place. What you see here was once the Moorish quarter. And this excavation site? Well, this was at one time that royal palace. And I must say, having done a bit of digging myself, that's some pretty good looking work there. Exploring these historic grounds has been an amazing experience, and I actually managed to stay out of trouble for this one. So if you find yourself in the Lisbon area, I definitely recommend adding St. George's Castle to your itinerary of amazing sights. Stay on the lookout for more exciting adventures, and until next time, so long from Portugal.